Hello everyone, welcome to a new playlist that is related to Python programming. Today we'll start with Python fundamentals and the very basic concept that is there with respect to any programming languages, how to print anything on a screen or anything on the console. So right here we are on Jupyter Notebook and we'll see how to print everything. Unlike every other programming language, Python is quite simple. Everyone has heard of it, everyone discusses about it, that writing the Python code is very easy. But how to do so? If you want to print anything on screen or anything on the console, you just need to call for a method that is known as print, and whatever you want to print on the screen you can print over here. So we'll say hello, welcome to a new playlist. Alright, you can observe whatever we have written inside this print statement, it is being printed as it is. This is how simple things are with Python. You do not need to write any extra content just to print anything on a console. You just need to call for this print method and your work is completely done. Alright, now once we are done with this basic program that everyone discusses in any programming language, or this is the very first program that we usually print with respect to any programming language. Now the next topic that we should study is how to work with data types. Alright, with respect to data types, it is also said that Python is a dynamically typed programming language. Now what does this thing exactly mean? Whenever you will search anything about Python, every or majority of the online resources would come up with this statement that is known as Python is a dynamically typed programming language. Now what does this mean exactly? Okay, this is where the magic starts in Python. Basically in every other programming language that we have come across till now, usually expects you to initialize a variable with the help of a data type. Okay, what I mean to say that is that let's say I want to have a variable a, okay, and I just want to pass a value that is 10 to it. Okay, so this is how you initialize a variable in Python. But whenever you were initializing variables with respect to any other programming language, name it C, C++, Python, you were always calling for int, and then you were specifying, okay, a is a variable which is of type integer having a value 10. All right, but Python gives you a flexibility that you do not need to specify what is the type of this variable. We are going to decide it later on when you are going to execute the code. So it is actually the responsibility of the interpreter to identify what is the type of this variable a. So let's see how this magic happens. I'll just execute this line. Okay, it is executing perfectly fine. Now in order to check what is the type of this variable, variable, the method that we are going to use is pretty easy. Since we are trying to check the type, so the method name is type as well, and you just pass the variable that you need to check type for, and you just execute it, and you are able to see the type is int or integer. Alright, so this is what Python being a dynamically typed programming language means. Okay, now if I want to update this a to, let's say, a string, so it can be done in a similar manner. I'll just execute it once again and I'll check what is the type of a, and you are going to get string. Alright, now if I want, let's say, another type of data for it, and I'll go for a variable, I'll go for a float type of data. I'll execute it and again I'll check what is the type of this a, and you will observe it is float. If I want to update it, let's say, to true, which is a boolean type of data, execute it. Let me check what is the type of a, and you will see bool. So I hope you have understood this basic concept about why Python is said to be a dynamically typed programming language. Along with that, I have shown you that what different type of data are there in Python, and we'll continue this playlist. Alright, So thank you so much.